Hello, good day, good day, good day. I hope the network will be in my favor today. How are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my Niger Watch family across the globe. Welcome to our newspaper review on Niger Watch. Yes, welcome, guys. I see you are already here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping a date with us every Monday through to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. Thank you for being here. Please do well to like this broadcast, share, and invite someone on to the broadcast. Yes, please do so. And if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, now would be a good time for you to do so. So please, fellas, take out time to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, take out time to like every broadcast. Please, your likes helps to push and give our broadcast visibility. Yes. Now, we need our every broadcast to travel like wildfire. Yes, we do. And I know you know that we do. So do well to like, do well to share, do well to invite someone onto the broadcast. Yes, bring someone on here. Let them come and reason with us. Good morning to each and every one of you. In the comment section, I have pasted the link. If you'd like to join today's broadcast, please do well by clicking on the link and you'll be in here. Good morning to you, Gabriel. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Good morning to you, Mommy Diaspora, Mommy of all mommies. How are you doing today? I'd like to know, Mama, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Bella Naomi One, good morning to you. One love to you too, sis. Thank you for being here. Good morning to each and every one of you. And to you watching, how are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Oh, guys, please do also click on the link. Yes, please do well to click on the link and also do well to like the broadcast, do well to share the broadcast, do well to invite someone onto the broadcast. And please, today's Wednesday. Yes, today's Wednesday. Welcome to the midweek. Please do well to support us by clicking on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section. Yes, please. You guys know that this channel is not being run by this channel is not being bankrolled by any politician or any this platform is being run by the people. Yes, so it is very, very important that we all come together to see to it that we grow this channel publicity and also with our finances as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for being here all the time. Thank you. Jim, hi. Good day to you too. How you doing? Good to have you on the broadcast. Bella Naomi, thank you. Yes, I am doing just okay. Thank you so very much. All right. Thank you for being here, each and every one of you. Please do also like this broadcast. Thank you so very much. We'll be diving right into the business of the day. Our first paper is The Punch. In just a minute, please. In just a minute. No, not a minute. In just a second, we'll have it on our screen. All right, there we go. I know you see a twist to that, but my people, I tell you, this campaign that has started, some people are buying out front pages on our newspaper where we should be having information, where we should be having news. But no, it will be campaign, campaign, campaign. But we'll try to bring news to you guys. Yes, not all just politics, but we'll try to bring in the other things because other things will be happening in the country as well. We'll try to bring that in. That's if they give us space on our newspaper. All right, our first, the headline news here says 2023. Atiku governors land in Abuja. Tinubu Obi delay campaigns. Police puts personnel on alert. IG, INEC chair to address presidential candidates. All the presidential candidates are expected to be in Abuja today. All will be there. All will be in Abuja today. INEC is supposed to give them some form of presidential candidate. But see, there's something really troubling me about INEC. We'll probably talk about that later on as the broadcast proceeds. Here we have businesses face cash crunch. Interest rate hits 15.5%. And now this is an all-time high for us in Nigeria. Our interest rate has just gone up to 50 in 20 years. This is the highest that we as a nation have seen. On the $350,000 fraud, America jails Abiodu's X8 for stealing 20,000 identities. Ogun reacts. Okay, let's take this other stories. Now, article the People's Democratic Party will on Wednesday today inaugurate its 2023 presidential campaign councils in Abuja, the nation's capital, as political campaigns officially begin in line with the elections timetable stipulated by the Independent National Electoral Commission. The PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar and the campaign council members are expected to storm the International Conference Center Central Area, Abuja, the venue of the PCC inauguration. The party had said it will go on with its campaign programs despite the withdrawal of Rivers State Governor Nyemso Wike and other political heavyweights from the council. Yeah, so that's happening nonetheless. That's happening nonetheless. Let's move on to the interest rate, right? So, in consideration of the galloping, now this story starts with in consideration, in consideration of the galloping global and local inflationary levels, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Nigeria on Tuesday raised the benchmark interest rate from 14 to 15.5%. This represents a 150 basis points increase from the 14% rate voted during the last MPC meeting. That will be the Monetary Policy Committee meeting in July. This is the third time the Apex Bank would be raising the monetary policy rate, which is the same as the benchmark interest rate, in 5 months. In fact, that is, if you take a loan, that's why the headline reads businesses face crunch, because if you take a loan, it used to be 14% for the interest rate. Now it has gone to 15.5, and this is the fifth time, right? This is the fifth time this is happening in fact, okay, sorry, this is the third time in 5 months this is happening. So we don't know what to say of our official interest rate when you take loans from Apex banks. At the end of the year, this is almost close to 20% interest rate. And with everything happening in the country, you would think that CBN will find a way to, make life even bearable for people who are still who are floating, who are trying to hold on to something, right? Uh, 15.5, the country cannot do better. The Monetary Policy Committee, and people are calling out, and let's catch just one or two this reaction. This says that this is really bad. Naira is losing value. Now you pay higher interest on running lows. Emefiele no try at all. And this one goes on to say, wait, Shena Juju, this guy they use for Buhari. Worst economical things for Nigerians ever. This is really, really, really bothersome. And to think that this is just here and nobody's going to say anything, or the presidency would not even consider. Okay, let's move on to the Abiodun Dakpo Abiodu's ex-aide. A district court in Western Tacoma, Washington, the United States, has sentenced Abidemi Rufai, the suspended aide of the Ogun State Governor Dayo Abiodun, Dakpo Abiodun, to 5 years imprisonment for wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. The United States Attorney, Western District of Washington, Nick Brown, in a statement on Monday said Rufai stole the information of more than 20,000 Americans to perpetrate a series of cyber frauds. The statement read in part, a 45-year-old resident of Lekki, Nigeria, was sentenced today in the U.S. District Court in Tacoma for 5 years in prison for wire fraud and aggravated identity theft for his attempt to steal nearly $2.4 million from the United States government, including approximately $500,000 in pandemic-related unemployment benefits. Now, if this was a jobless person, you even though we say that there is no excuse for things like this, but you are working as an aide to the governor and you are doing this. All right, so that's the story, and of course, not places like here that they will keep you for long. Well, justice has prevailed. 5 years, I think 5 years is little, but then again, what do I know? Now, this is the story I was talking about on INEC. APC, PDP exceeded campaign spending limits. Usually there is a penalty to this, and but the penalty is not being meted out. The other time we had the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He did not sign all of the requirements, especially the educational requirements. We got to know he was homeschooled. They began to tell stories. Those stories, ideally, they should have called for disqualification, and many Nigerians thought, okay, this is it, and they let that go. Something else comes up and they let it go, and now there is this, the penalty and never met. So INEC, what is happening? What really is happening? How are we supposed to trust these people? Let's take this news, please listen. The All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party are among the parties that are yet to submit their audit reports from the last general election. The two major parties also ran afoul of campaign expenditures as they were said to have exceeded the 1 billion naira ceiling set by the Electoral Act. However, the Independent National Electoral Commission said it had prepared forms that would make the process easier to track expenditures and had also trained auditors from the registered political parties, and Nigerians are asking, so these ones that they have done, can they not be punished? What is supposed to be the punishment, and why are they not being punished? You will come out and tell us this person has not done this as they're supposed to, and that is all that we get to hear. That's all about the story. Nothing gets to be done to these people. All right. Yes, what did you do to them after finding out? Nothing. So should this is not me trying to pull fear, this is what is in the news, right? But if we have this and they are defaulting at every stage that they default, and it just has a way of letting go or brushing it off, and now we are here. These are nips in the buds that we should take to our advantage, or not to our advantage per se, that for the sake of what the constitution says, right? But if they are not going to be doing that, how credible is INEC at this point? That's the questions that lots of Nigerians are asking. How credible is INEC? I'll go to the next paper. Welcome, my panelists. Thank you for being here. Let's quickly move on to the next paper, and that's the Sun. On the Sun, we have more cracks in APC over campaign council. Key party leaders aggrieved maintain distance from PCC. PDP crisis, I won't abandon Wiki. That's from Autumn. Presidency, my victory will be stepping stone for Southeast. That's from Atiku. That's from Atiku. Let's take the first story. More cracks in APC over campaign council. So the first crack APC had was the Muslim ticket. And now most of these people are angry because, reading the story, they said that a Northerner wouldn't have picked a Southerner, wouldn't have, yes, it wouldn't have come to pick someone from a Yoruba nation because of votes. They say they wouldn't have done that. And the fact that it is Muslim, it should have gone for Muslim. Christian, since it was. So the fact that they have Muslim made its house divided against itself. Made its house divided against itself, and like that wasn't enough. The campaign council, they are also not happy about some people on the list, while some have just quietly withdrawn themselves without coming to say, I will do this or I will not do this. They just withdrew themselves, and they've just kept mum on the issue, while some are saying, no, we will not stand for this, I will not partake in this. Some are saying that you need to take away these people, we all cannot work together. But I tell you that it's wide, it's widened now, yes, as the story rightly says. And key party leaders agreed maintain distance from PCC, so they will not even be attending the inauguration. That's to show you how, this is Nigerians have been looking forward to this day, and you people, your own party are saying this is supposed to be like a big day for every political party. and you have some people saying they will step down, they will not be involved, they are not, they are disinterested in, this. Now, if you do not trust your party member or the ticket carrying member, your presidential candidate, so how is it that Nigerians are supposed to go for these people when your comrades, your colleagues that know so much about you people, your dealings, your sincerity, your integrity, they are willing to step down, stay away, and still yet some people are willing to shove the same set of people down our throat. Well, for Nigerians, I just think if you cannot work together, I don't say reason why you should come up there and be our leader. The party is a minute fracture of what you are coming on there to do. So if you cannot deal with these minute party members, how then will you come and deal with the 36 states that are already at each other at loggerhead, insecurity? Everything is just biting at us. So how then do we trust you people? All right, that's it on the what's happening. That's more of the cracks in the APC over their campaign council. And now let's move on to PDP crisis. We know just a few days ago, there was this viral video of Autumn, Governor of Benue State, saying that he is not in support of are you stepping down. Now, Mibella, okay, okay, thank you for being here. He said that he is not in support of are you stepping down. And that came as a very big or huge surprise to Nigeria. Like, oh, I thought you are with your friend Wiki on this. I mean, all along, we thought you and Wiki have been speaking with one voice. So what is happening now? Do you people have a problem? Well, Autumn has come out to debunk that and said that that was misleading, that the headline and the message that was passed by I think that was this day live. I said that that was misleading. That in fact, he himself and Wiki just got back from they just got back from a trip, that they were together, that they are still friends, that he still stands that the injustice that was done to Wiki is unacceptable. But he is not saying that he's not in support of Ayu stepping down. So that's what Autumn is saying. And what should Nigerians make of that? Well, Autumn has come off to be a patriotic a patriotic party member. He's saying he's faithful to the party. Whoever the party picks is going to work for the person. Against Wiki, his friend, that is saying that he's working. Wiki has come and said he's working against this person. He's not going to stand for this person. He's clearly working against this person, and he's not even trying to disguise or, yes, he's not trying to disguise on that. But this is rather surprising as people are saying, Autumn, are you speaking with two mouths now? Should we be worried? They don't envelope, don't exchange hand? What is happening here? But whatever it is, it still leaves the crisis in PDP wide, and it has created this space and a whole lot of awful things has surely crept into the PDP house also. Yes, we don't have so much story on the Sun, as you can see. This mainstream newspaper are being used for campaigns, and they are leaving us to little or no stories as to what is happening in the country. Good morning to each and every one of you on here. Bella, Naomi, I was wondering why you were saying amen, but thank you for being here. Vine Maxwell, thank you. Snow Mac, good morning to you, to Michael. Beautiful morning to you, Michael. I say, Iman, region is happening since you want to know what's happening. Bros, I really want to know what's happening. Oh, INEC, how should we be looking at you people now? Nigerians, I think all eyes should be on INEC right now because we don't understand what these people are trying to do. When a party is defaulting, campaign we just start 1 billion, they have exceeded the 1 billion mark already. Come on, we should be asking INEC what are the penalties and why are they not being meted up. Thank you. All right. Yes, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you. All right. Glory to God. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to you watching. Do well to like this broadcast, share, and invite someone onto the broadcast. Please. Thank you. To my amazing panelists, thank you for being here this morning. Brother Knight, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you? Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. It's a beautiful day. I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, let's catch your reaction first on what Otom said, saying that he won't abandon Wiki and he is also not in support of a use removal.
To me, yeah, greetings to the panelists and the people in the comment section. To me, that one is confusing. I don't understand. He's speaking from both mouths. I don't understand. He need to be very clear when he's doing something, or he need to be straight. Because I believe him right from time when he used to fight for his people against all those henchmen that is invading his community. So he's a person that I respect so much. But all these things that is now playing politics now, speaking from both mouths, I don't really understand. I mean, I like somebody that I can trust. When you are now biased or trying to be confusing, I will not give you my 100% of trust anymore. So this Otom is someone that I really respect a lot. But this way he's talking now, I don't understand it. Today you will said you are fighting for Wike. Tomorrow you will said you are with someone that Wike don't want. So that one is very confusing. So that Governor Wike, Atom, we need to know where he stands. You understand?
All right.
Deceiving people, deceiving himself. I don't understand that. You understand? So those are the games that all those politicians plays. Anyway, I think today a campaign start today, 28th normally.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's
Talking about the
see.
campaign
Let's watch
starting
closely.
today, talking about the campaign starting today, some key leaders, some key party leaders are stating in the news are aggrieved and they are distancing themselves from the inauguration today in APC.
That is their cup of tea. That's their problem.
No, so
That's not our
if
problem.
this is happening at this point, what do you think would be the fate? Yeah, do they would this ruin their chances, or these people have their way?
It's going to give them disadvantage. Very simple. It's going to be it's disadvantage for them. So they should continue. You understand? That is not our problem at all. Let them let them not participate or whatever they want. APC and PDP, let them do whatever they want. That is just their cup of tea. My own is that I believe that Labour Party will start their campaign today. Let's continue. Let Peter Obi start movement. Going to the northern part of Nigeria to campaign. Let it start moving around Nigeria right now, so that because it's very close. It's very close. So we have nothing less than 5 months now for that man to leave that place. That Kaori era. So you need
All
to
right,
leave
very
that place
nice.
quickly. Yeah.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for your submission and welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for being here. Oh, guys, today is Wednesday, and we have the charts today by 1 p.m. Nigerian time. Come on, we have something to talk about today. We have something to talk about. And when you are coming on the chat, please bring your heart and your conscience because we have something really delicate and something that is taking lives now and ruining homes. So come, let's talk about this. Mr. Chubuzo, how are you doing? Beautiful morning to you, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing? Good morning, everybody listening.
All right, Mr.
How are you
Chubuzo.
doing?
So I'm fine, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm fine, thank you. It's a beautiful day. All right,
Yeah,
so we have this presidency. Atiku has come out to say my victory will be a stepping stone for Southeast. Is there an iota of truth in this?
come again. I didn't hear you clearly.
Atiku, the presidential candidate for the People's Democratic Party, has come out to say that him being his presidency will be victory, and his victory will be a stepping stone for Southeast. I mean, with him working with Ifeanyi Okowa as his running mate, he's saying that after this, the battle needs to be easier, or it will be possible for the Southeast to present a president after his tenure, and he's using this to beckon on them to support him. Is there an iota of truth in this? If we try to look at this logically.
Yeah. What happened is the Southeast people, because I was seeing, I see yesterday when he came to I think Enugu, to meet some of the Igbo stakeholders in PDP. Then, and I was so disappointed the way the people giving that support, because they undermined the southeast. I mean, the Enugu people undermined that this man is coming from the north, and they don't forget, like we always talk about it, that the presidency are coming from the north, and there is no way you can endorse another president from the north again. Actually, according to the PDP constitution, Atuku is legit to be, or anybody from the north is legit to be their presidential aspirant. But looking at the way Nigeria is today, from a presidency from the APC coming from the north, are we going to vote another presidency from the north again, which is impossible? So I'm highly disappointed. And he make a one kind statement on that when he was making a statement that the Igbos should allow him to become a president. After him, then the Igbos will now become a president. I see that as a bullying. The guy is just bullying the Igbos, and those people listening to him, I don't know the way I would describe them. They are just not Nigerians. The way I'm looking at them, they are not that Igbo people that I was hoping for. You know, so Atuku is making a very great mistake. Those people supporting him, they are making also a great mistake. I'm just disappointed the way they are giving him that support. You know, so Atuku and the Igbo people, Igbo land is a ground for PDP. Is a very serious ground for PDP. But looking at the current situation right now, I don't see any Igbo man, I don't see any Igbo man throwing any vote to Atuku. Atuku is from the north. There is nothing that the north now currently can do to Nigeria that Nigeria will be good. So we will give Obi this chance. We will support P2B. P2B will be the president of Nigeria come 2023. We will give him every support. So whatever campaign he is doing, I will advise people to go there, rally for Atiku, collect his money, and use that money to campaign for P2B, because the man does not want to be a Nigerian president currently right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your submission, Mr. Chibuzo, and welcome to the broadcast again. Let's take this last paper before we move on to more of our panelists. If you're just joining, welcome to Newspaper Review on Niger Watch. My name is Ima. I'm reporting live from Lagos, Nigeria, and it's good to have you here on this broadcast with me. Our last paper would be Daily Trust. Despite Buhari's assurances, 23 Kaduna train passengers spent 6 months in captivity. President should redeem pledge, and that's from families of the victims. How the remaining captives can be rescued. XAIG campaigns. Atiku Tinubu Kwankwaso Obi 14 others battle for 84 million votes. Reps fume over abandoned 797 billion naira Abuja Kaduna Kano road project. No state authorized to buy automatic weapons. Presidency replies AKEREDOLU. CBN raises interest rate to a record 15.5% in 20 years. Here we have how my successor, all the leaders will emerge in 2023, and that's from Buhari. APC, PDP, others yet to submit 2019 election expenses report. That's from INEC. 23 dead, 116,084 displaced in Benue flood. You guys haven't seen the reportage of this Benue flood, and it's really devastating. You know, one would think the government would swing into action because these things happen year in, year out, but it is still there, and you know, they're not giving it a matter of priority. Probably when international bodies, you know, start getting interested, just maybe just maybe that is when the matter will be looked into here home. And it is sad, that is happening. And I took the story already on the CBN, the interest rate that has been raised to 15.5 in this is the third time in 5 months that it has been raised. And we don't know what to say of the rest of the year. What will be if we are going to be doing 20%? And I tell you, this 15.5% is an all-time high in 20 years. The nation has never had this much percent on interest rate on apex banks. And this is this is like a go-to for starters, for SMEs. This is for starters, for people who want to loan, and having to pay 15.5% with the way the economy is. I don't know the kind of business you are going to venture into. If it is that they are taking this loan to go and establish businesses outside the country. I don't know if that's what they're doing, but if they're taking the loan to establish a business here with the way the naira is dwindling and weak, and they're going to, where are they supposed to get money? This just makes it really, really difficult. If you're a business person, if you're someone who takes loan for business, then you will understand what this, but others might just not understand how bad this is for a business owner here in Nigeria. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. And yes, we still have about 23 trained passengers 6 months later that are still in captivity. Talking about captivity, we still have 11 school girls of Federal Government College, Benny Yari. This is 468 days later. They are still in captivity. 11 school girls. I probably should not put pictures in your head of what those girls might be going through or what they are being subjected to. But let's try to. These are daughters. These are sisters of people. It could have been any of us. It could have been any of us. So when one thing happens to a Nigerian out there, we have to be sympathetic. We have to see what we can do. If we have to keep talking, and I applaud Daily Trust, because every day this news is here. Every day they are counting the days. Hopefully, someday it just might touch the right spot or touch the right place in one of these people's hearts. One student of the Bethel Baptist High School, Kunjama, has been in captivity for 441 days. That is the boy whose parents celebrated his 13th birthday just some months back, and they are hopeful that their son will come back home to them alive. Okay, that's about the news. That's about the news we have on here for today. All right, so Mr. Chooks, how are you doing today? Thank you for being on this broadcast.
Yeah, good morning, Emma. Good morning,
Yes,
fellow
sir.
panelists and viewers. I'm going to start with the CBN. You see, CBN practically destroyed the Nigerian economy. It's a raising 15%. Why the country is in a I don't know how to put it. It shows each and every one of us how callous this government has been. It's a economies worldwide try to help businesses, because only when the businesses thrive, that is when you got employments and others. Raising 15%, like you rightly ask, what kind of business is the person gonna do? How are you going to get this to pay the loan back and keep the business moving? It's not possible. Okay, it is completely impossible. There's nobody that is going to be helped from the, when we talk about government should lay a good environment for business to thrive. And pushing 15%, does that encourage any business to thrive? The answer is no. When we talk about CBN, look at it. You put money in the bank, you pay, you are charged. You take money out of your bank, you are charged. Now they are putting, even when okay, let's say you borrowed 15 million. Think about how much just to take it from one account to put to the other, how much that is gonna go out there. and you still have to pay the interest upon that. It's the CBN have completely destroyed the economy of Nigeria. That's what I'm gonna say about CBN down there. Coming to the INEC. INEC is a laughable organization. This is the kind of people we give our businesses to manage. How can you say that they have not submitted their expenses for 4 years, almost 4 years now? In other countries, as soon as the election finishes, everybody will have to, do their bookkeeping and they send it direct so that they see if anybody has violated the law. So tell me now, after they serve their tenure, you are bringing up this. Who is going to be held accountable if any one of them have violated the law? So INEC is not serious. And this is one thing we keep saying. The problem with Nigerian election is INEC, nothing but INEC. When they get somebody who steals, who use the money, to bribe or electoral violence, nothing comes of it. And the INEC is still assuring us that this election is going to be seamless. It's unbelievable. Look at the allegation WEA made that somebody was bribed 1 billion. Nobody's talking about it. This, if this is true, that is an electoral offense. INEC has not said anything about this, and they are still assuring Nigerians that this election is going to be credible. I don't believe in INEC. That is the pure fact. I don't believe in INEC for 1 minute. So coming to the people in captivity, I would want these major candidates, presidential candidates, to talk about this. I remember in 2015, Buhari actually campaigned with Chibok girls, asking questions. I think in one of his videos, he actually said that government had failed in his duty to protect the people. So what is happening now is like none of the politicians cared about these people who have been held captive. And mind you, these same people, if they are outside, these same politicians, we go to them, say, vote for us. Just like any one of us, they are preaching today that the campaign has started. They are coming to us now, telling us what they're going to do, but they're not talking about the people in captivity. These same people in captivity, if they are free, they will be begging for their votes. But because they are not out, they are being in captivity, nobody talks about them. It's like they don't matter. It's like they don't matter. These are the kind of questions I want the electorate to start to ask these people. What about these people? Are you talking to me now because I am free? Who knows tomorrow? The victims of yesterday can never be victims of today. And victims of today cannot be victims of tomorrow. So are we saying that we are too big to be in captivity? No. It's just a question of luck and time. So let us now start to ask these people the real questions. Because if we must get this election right, we need to hear them speak on those things that matters to Nigerians. I think this is where I'm going to anchor it. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, Mr. Chooks, thank you. Thank you for your time on here. Thank you for being here. Welcome each and every one of you on here. Chris George, I see you. It's been a while, Chris George. Thank you for being here. Udoka Joy, how are you doing, Mama? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yes, it is really painful. 400 and something days, and the other ones, and nobody is saying anything. The president gave his word. That is the problem. The decree or the words of the president should mean something, but in my country, the words of the president means nothing. How can you promise people and 6 months later you have not done anything about it? These people are still languishing there in the kidnappers' den. Mr. Van Maxwell, how you doing? Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you so much, Sister Emma. Good morning
Mr. Van Maxwell,
to my...
please go on.
Can you hear me, please?
Loud and clear, sir.
Thank you so much. It's raining heavily here for the past 4 hours now, so it's not easy here. I will say, good morning to my co-panelists and those that are, at the comment section and our listeners. You see, a time has come, Sister Emma, when Nigerians should hold those that they elected, quote, unquote. I just have to put it there. Another question is, are these people properly elected by the people? Unquote. You see, it is time for Nigerians to begin to ask questions and make these people pay for the misery that they have caused on the Nigerian peoples. It is unheard of that elected, officials that are allowed by Constitution to protect lives and property will sit by and watch their people spend such days, months, years in captivity in non-state actors' den. That is bad. These same people made series of promises to the Nigerian people, reasons why they should vote them in. And immediately they get into the power, they acquire this political power, they turn tigers. They turn tigers and tigresses against the people that they begged to vote them in power. What is the need of you having a government that cannot protect you? Children are being, in fact, I am just imagining the agony, the psychological trauma these little boys and girls are going through in the hands of these men of the underworld. And we say we have a government in Nigeria, and you see them hit their chest and told Nigerians that they have performed more than their previous, counterparts. It is bad. I don't believe that Nigeria has a government as it is now that can responsibly take care of the people. And this is where I ask Nigerian people to begin to ask questions and hold those people that you elected accountable for whatever that happens in this country, in Nigeria. When you look at the central bank, Muhammad Buhari financial policy is to make Nigerians poorer and poorer and poorer. And it is evidently proven with the policies that he has been giving to Nigerians. Are you encouraging SMEs or you are discouraging them? With this kind of policy, monetary policy, interest rate policy that they've just approved, is it beneficial to the people that holds the engine of development, creating wealth in a country? It is not. You are rather making them to pay more. They are just going to borrow if they are allowed to borrow and to work for the lenders that gave them the money. That is what you are making them to do. I don't think that is proper in a developing economy like Nigeria. In a place where so many people like Peter Obi has been, saying that You have to pull people out of poverty, pull them quickly out of poverty, drag them out of poverty. But the government of the day is busy dragging them deeper and deeper into the poverty line. That is bad. And I believe that this time, Nigerians have to wake up. The two hands that you have on your body, please decide on the best one that you are going to use to place under your head. Thank you, Sister Emma.
I'll quickly move on to Mr. Chris George. Mr. Chris George, how are you doing today? Mr. Chris George. Okay, Mr. Pansat. Hi, Mr. Pansat. Beautiful morning to you, Mr. Pansat.
Miss Emma, you look wonderful, professional, and your voice is soothing our soul on this beautiful day that the campaign is kicking off. Let me say hello with the existing protocols to all the panelists and everybody listening to us via internet or television or whatever your gadget is. Well, today the topics are interesting, but I'm going to concentrate primarily on the raising of this interest, and then on INEC, just like my brother that spoke last, who I enjoy his oratory every night here. It's about 2:50 a.m. here in the Pacific coast of the United States, where I'm talking from. You know, the doctrine that we should liken, I don't know what Nigerians expect from Mr. Buhari. Come on, let's think. That's a doctrine that's the fruits of the poisonous tree, which is a metaphor that anything that emanates from a poisonous tree, the fruits of it, is not edible, right? All these agencies that are appointed by Buhari, none of them is any good. He's not going to appoint anybody good. He's not going to run anything good. He's against our constitution. He's the Minister of Petroleum. I guess this is his third go at it. He's been a Minister of Petroleum two or three times. Even when he's president, he wants to be Minister of Petroleum. He's not accessible. It doesn't matter what's going on there. Now, as bad as Jega was, now think about how corrupt Jega is. It was merciless to somebody as naive and trusting as Jonathan. President Jonathan was a trusting guy, a naive guy, trying to please the Northerners. A Christian, a minority. His tribe is a minority tribe. Never had office before. Accidentally, he came to office. Guess who he made his INEC chairman? A Northerner, a Muslim, and a Wayo man. Because nobody aims for that post unless you're corrupt in the system we have right now. They're not just going to let you win. So as good as Jonathan was to him, he rigged that election for Buhari. He did. And Jonathan conceded because he didn't want a bloodshed. Do you think they'd be magnanimous? Think about it. As good a gentleman as Jonathan was, they treated him like they took over the country from him with force. He was magnanimous. The international community recognized him for what he did, gave him awards for it. And then they went on a vicious campaign to destroy him. But my main concern is that as bad as Jega was, it wasn't bad enough for Buhari. So when he came in, he removed him and put in the guy we have now. So imagine how bad he is. As a matter of fact, Buhari also tried to pad INEC with people from his party and his relatives. So that's what we have right now. What am I concerned with? What I want to tell our youth, they've been doing a marvelous job trying to replace this iniquitous generation. They're not proud of us. We failed them. They're sitting at home, 40% unemployment, with no hope anywhere in the country. So I want them to understand there's a climate of a lot of calm because there's an election coming. And they're plotting and scheming how they're going to illegally take their mandate again. So I want them to be prepared for two things. I have an advice for the youth, then I have an advice, I guess it will be redundant, for Obidati. Nobody knows it all. So I'll go ahead and give that advice to them. But it could be unified this way. Let me try to unify it. So I know you don't have plenty of time here. We'll go into this election in February, January, whenever it is, with a spirit of inevitability. We're going to take the country back, period. Because by all political calculation, Obi has won this election. Okay? Are you going to win an election with, it's Tinubu going to win it with a Muslim ticket? Come on. He lost that election the day he disrespected Christians, especially in the North. How are you going to win? You don't make a trip to the Southeast, South. You're going to win it with Lagos votes? No, you lost. You can't, there's no way, even as good as this guy is, our next chairman, he cannot rig this one. So what I'm advising both the youth and the Obidati, go there on that day, create your cabinet and a government with inevitability. And I'm sure the international community are watching, because if they screw it up again this time, like they did with Britain and all those people who come there to watch, and because Rufai says you're gonna go home in a body bag, then you're gonna throw our country away to terrorists. As I speak to you right now, these people took bus loads of our girls at Chibok, and they're releasing them one by one. Girls trying to take an exam. Nobody did anything. The international community, United States, Britain, nobody. These girls, I don't know what their fates are. Some of them, they release them with kids. Are we animals? On that election day, remember the Chibok girls. They cannot take those girls with impunity. I don't care how long it takes. As a matter of fact, I was preparing to come home last year because of this. We're gonna find those girls. And the ones that are released, they're not interrogated to at least investigate. Where are they? They're gonna be somewhere. Are they ghosts? Now, when I see the terrorists, they're not 10 foot tall. A bunch of northern kids and people from outside the country wearing sandals. I bet you those girls are in those palaces in the north, in those mosques. They're gonna return those girls. Now, I'll conclude by saying I was gonna talk about the raising of interest rates. Look, they're emulating the United States. During the COVID, the government will give away grants, business grants, all sorts of social programs, assistance, small business taxes, emergency capital investment, paycheck protection, all kinds of expenditure they make that probably will create inflation in the United States. Did Nigeria do that? So because the United States is going to raise interest rate because of inflation, you did nothing. As a matter of fact, you're selling oil, a lot more oil now. So I'm saying that I've avoided discussing economic things and programs in Nigeria because it's just plain stupid. We don't have census, we don't have numbers, we don't do anything the way any developed country does it. And we try to rate Buhari like he's a real president. Is he a real president? Have you seen a president that doesn't come and face the press and talk to the people or show emotion when we're grieving, when we're hurt? He doesn't come and sympathize or empathize or do anything. He's not a president. He doesn't know anything. Stop calculating this guy like he's a real president, because he's not. Hopefully we're going to come out of this, and then the real work will begin, because we have to find those girls. At least we have to search for them. I could see if we search for them and they're all dead. But if there's one of them alive somewhere, we have to rescue those Chibok girls and everybody else who's gone through this trauma in this country, including what happened in Zaria, where between 300 and 1,000 people were massacred in broad daylight. We have to ask questions. So I'm saying it's a spirit of inevitability. We're going to take back the country. So for those, now, INEC, I'm telling you right now, stop plotting to rig the election, because it's exercise in futility. Nigerians are not going to let you do that again. So I'm just going to tell you, save lives, conduct a fair election, let the winner, we know who's going to win it, because it's not going to be magic. Atiku Abubakar has a lot of problems. The South don't want him because it's not his turn. That's a huge landmass and a lot of people. Tinubu is sick. He made 4 enemies. He made enmity with the president, a powerful executive. Wrestled power. The president wanted his people, Lawal, but he was showing off, and he grabbed that power from the president, and he's out to deal with him. He made enmity with the vice president.
All right, Mr. Pansat, you have to round up, please.
Yeah, I'll round up with this. Let me just name out his enemies that he made in one day. He made enemies with the vice president, a gentleman, protege, whose turn it was. Because when you pick a vice president, you're picking somebody who will replace the president in case he dies or whatever. He humiliated the young man and took that power from him. So he's mad at him. Tinubu made enemies with Christians. Okay? Look, if a census is conducted in Nigeria, there's probably about 25% Muslim. The rest are Christians. Believe that. So Christians are not going to vote for you. Where are you going to get the votes? Especially if it's not going to be rigged for you because the president is mad at you. So let me just put it this way. INEC, as a matter of fact, I prefer that you try to rig this election so that we'll take it back from you by force. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Pansa. Thank you to all of my panelists. Thank you to everyone in the comment section. Thank you to those who are watching. Yes, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Please do well to like this broadcast, share, and invite someone onto the broadcast. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do well to turn on your notification bell. Today, we'll be having the chat by 1 p.m. Nigerian time. Do well to join us. So just a snippet, right? Over the week, 2 weeks ago, and what has, almost become a trend or being out here. Yesterday, there was a viral voice note of a man shared a recount of a scene that happened, before him. So story has it that this man, or rather this lady, got to know her husband was cheating on her. Or, yeah, let's just say was at this point, was cheating on her And she proceeded to use his phone to chat this lady up and acted like it was the husband she was onto. The lady was onto, and gave a date for them to meet. And the lady would come out to meet the supposed lover, but unfortunately for her, it was a lover's wife that was that did the meeting, that set up the meeting. And the woman would storm out of her car in anger, in fierce anger. She would step out of her car, go meet the lady, and slap her, harass her, and all of that. The lady, the supposed girlfriend, side chick, came out of the car, lifted this woman off the ground, and lashed her on the floor. And story has it that she was badly hurt. Talking about some burn kind of hurt in there, and that's no joke. And people were wondering if the woman was going to make it, if she's going to be, complete, if she's going to be able to walk again, or don't have any broken bones. Yeah. And what what tipped it off for me would be this man that was saying it. He went on and he was ranting and saying, women, why are women behaving like this these days? That parents should talk to their daughters to leave men to be men. So a man is a man when he has multiple women. So we women should accept that this is what makes a man, or this is who a man is, or it is impossible for a man to have just one woman. Is it just an African thing? Guys, let's come on the chat today. And that's why I say, please, let's come with our heart and with our conscience. If it is just an habit that you men need to stop, let's see it as it is. And if truly, yes, I know that a lot of people will be watching the broadcast, and the broadcast is going to go very viral. So please come with your heart, come with your conscience.
Miss Emma, let us just analyze it right now.
No, we cannot analyze this right now. We do not have the time. We have to come back by 1 p.m. We are out of our time right now.
Let us scatter everything right now.
No. I just need you people to come back here, and I need the
men. I see the hot, please.
You go out past this one because there are lots. Women are doing a lot, and yes, women, we need to talk about this. You cannot be going after these women. Yeah, if they are killing, women are killing themselves. Women are hurting themselves because of this. How best? And if the submission today would be from a majority of them, if they're going to say yes, this is who we are, then maybe we need to go to the drawing board. And yes, I probably will be having to take permission and knowing the do's and don'ts, because we just would have to go very rugged on our afternoon broadcast today. As a woman, I will be sharing some perspective that you men have been living in so much denial over the years. And when it comes to the issue of this cheating, you guys think you have the crown? Well, in the afternoon, we're doing this and many more. So please, I need each and every one of you to come out here and come prepared. But I will unmute, but I will mute you and put you on permanent locks, please. All right. Thank each and every one of you for being on our newspaper review. Thank you so very much. We've come to the close of this, so we do not have enough time to take more people. I see people on the back. So you people that I am accepting it, you people are just here to share the grace for us. All right. But I'll come back to you. We've come to the close of our newspaper review. Kindly give your 1 minute submission. Please, not on the issue we are discussing on the chat, on what we've discussed so far.
I see the hot, please.
No, but 1 o'clock is just around the corner, and I need you to be back here, please. And the campaign has started off today. Nigerians, say something to Nigerians.
Yeah, I'm very glad that the campaign is happening today. So let's see. Nigeria is going to be hot right from now till February next year. Hey, it's not going to be easy. Obedient all over the state. Let's go. Yeah, my word for them. Yeah, my word for them is to encourage them to continue to sustain that energy. We are going to Aso Rock next year, February. Thank you. Keep on. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes, God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. Chobuzo, in 1 minute, please.
Yeah. I will encourage everybody in Nigeria to make a change for their life, because if they don't use this opportunity to make a change, they have to stand by and watch and see the damages this food gas that they are going to do to Nigerians. So I will encourage everybody, those obedient people who are solely believe in change, let them go to the poll that day and make a difference. You can campaign after the campaign day, but we can only hope the difference can be only made in the polling unit. That is where everybody have their hope for. Thank you. Hello?
Emma, you are muted.
All right. Mr. Van Maxwell?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. My last submission will go to the obedient. Look, election is won at the polling station. That is where election is won, not on the streets, not in the houses. Election is won at that polling station where you casted your vote. That is where election is won. If you sit by and allow INEC to be compromised or influenced by articles and the Tinubus, you will not get it. Protect your vote as you are casting your vote at that polling station. Obedient groups, protect your vote and make sure that what is recorded at that polling station is what is transmitted. Do not settle for anything less than that. Otherwise, we will come back and start murmuring. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Let's move on to Mr. Chooks Obibreze.
Yeah, thank you, Emma. I just want to quickly touch on articles promising the Igbos that he is the stepping stone to their presidency. You know, it's very laughable because last time he made the same claim. So we should be waiting for Atiku. If anybody is competent there to to become the president of Nigeria, we should be waiting for Atiku to become the president of Nigeria for him to make way for such a person. It's just laughable, and I think the Eastern youth, because I know the youth will be with us. I think the Eastern youth will give him a cup of his own tea. I just believe so. I just want to use this opportunity to tell everybody to shine their eyes, because as this campaign starts today, there will be many things that will not be palatable for most of us, but we just have to deal with it, in a more civilized way. Let us not, follow them to, complicate our matters, because I know they're gonna wind some people up with ethnicity and others, and I just hope that they don't react, they don't follow them to that kind of route, because I've seen it clearly where they are going. I've watched since yesterday where people are coming up with things that will hit up people, that will make people talk the way others is gonna find fault in that. And I'm just using this opportunity, especially the obedience. Please let each and every one of us be articulated. Let us see things, on a national way. Let us not see this as an Igbo presidency or a tribal election. Let us, go for our candidate, because the youths have said this is who we want to vote. Let us maintain it. Let us not go out of line to begin to debate about tribes and all religion and all kinds of nonsense. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for that, Mr. Chooks. Thank you to each and every one of you that has participated on this broadcast today. Thank you so very much. Guys, do not forget to use the $sign to the right on the comment section to support us and show us some love. Thank you so very much. All right, Mr. Pansat.
Yes, Emma, I will be yielding at least half of my time to Mr. Kennedy and Mr. Nsibidi, a couple of my favorite people out there. But let me quickly say that, everybody's saying Obi, Obi, Obi. Yeah, Obi is great. We love that. Nobody is, because Obi is that good that we don't even talk about his running mate, Dati Ahmed. That guy is the secret weapon. He's gonna be a great vice president. He's a no-nonsense guy. He's very learned. And if Nigerians know what a gem that gentleman is, okay, so it's not just Obi, it's Obi. And then what the combination of the two does, we're going to be proud Africans. So let me just say, I'm looking forward to the day these two take office. That country is going to be in shape. Don't forget Dati Ahmed. He is awesome, and he's coming to do his thing. Thank you very much. I yield the balance of my time to CBD and Mr. Kennedy. Thank you.
All right, Mr. NCBD, how are you doing? Let's take it away then. Please, you have 2 minutes.
Yes, thank you, Ima. Well, let me not go too much into so many things because of the time. But I think I would just say that, Nigerians are intelligent. Everybody know, hardworking all over the world. We are known. But I believe that, Nigerians are lacking, or Nigerians don't have, in general, not all, but in general context, I think we don't have so much of a political intelligence, because this is the first time that at least there's some level of acceptable political intelligence from the masses. This is the first time, in my own opinion, or let me say this in recent times, So at least now we are seeing that things are changing, people are coming out. Because if 10% or 20% of what has been happening in Nigeria happens in other countries of the world, even here in Africa, everybody will be on the street. But people have been there taking everything. It's only when people have seen that there's no longer room to breathe. That's why you see some people coming out. So, but what I'm trying to say is that yes, we should keep up this, this tempo and all these things. Like I saw somebody that commented and was saying something that Africa, this is Africa. This is the problem we are having. All these stories of this is Africa. Is Ghana not in Africa? Do you know how those people had to come out to bring some level of sanity in their system? Is Kenya not Africa? Didn't you see what happened with their election? The man who was recommended by the president, who was the president, the sitting president, the man did not get the post. It was someone else. So do you know what it means for people to choose someone over the anointed one by the sitting president? Is it not in Africa that Mandela came out and became president? So let us stop all these talks of this is Africa, all those things, because it's in our hand. We have to come out. We have to, like what Vin was saying, we need to protect. Don't just go there and say, I've cast my vote and you're running away. You have to make sure that you don't be violent, but stay around, or maybe from the side. Make sure that everything goes according to the way it's supposed to go. And we should stop all this, what are they called? All this mainstream media. Let's be careful the kind of information we get from them, the kind of things we receive. Because look at what they are doing now with this man from Bayelsa. I'm in support that everybody in crime should be exposed. Everybody must be exposed. We agree. But what about all the hundreds, even thousands of kidnappers, Fulani, or should I call them kidnappers from the north? How many times have we seen them on TV being paraded? But look at these people will not let somebody watch any other thing on TV. From morning to night, they are showing us kidnapper from Bayelsa and all that, which is okay. But why are they not doing that for every other kidnapper? They are making it look like this is when kidnapping started. So my point is that we should be conscious of what we are consuming. We should know the games that these people are playing, and we should also continue, coming out, making our voices heard. And, I think everything will be okay if we keep on pushing, just keep the spirits up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Insibidi. I hope to have you back here with us by 1 p.m. today, Nigerian time. Thank you for
All
being on
right.
this broadcast. Mr.
Thank
Kennedy, good day to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good, good. Thank you, Mrs. Iman. Actually, I heard when you were, making a brief analysis about the woman that was thrown on the floor. That was why I quickly came in. But anyway, anyway, I'll be here again at 1 p.m. So I want to talk about that issue. But anyway, I want to say thank you to Mr. Pansas who has given us enough time to talk about this issue on ground. Though I'm not going to take more than 2 minutes. I just want to dwell on this. First of all, Mr. Chooks, I think he used one word, articulated. I believe what he meant is the true English meaning of articulated, not this man from the north that is campaigning for to be the president. He said we should be articulated.
yes, so it's
So
not that one.
the word is listening. So that's why I want to quickly tell the word that you don't mean article himself. You mean the English word articulated. So thank you very much. The article went to the east, and he said he's a stepping stone for the Easterners to become the president. That is very insulting. And you see these Eastern people, I'm sorry to say, these Igbo people, I don't know, what is your problem? And you people are still cheering up, you're still cheering this guy up. That is very insulting. So without him being the president, an Igbo man will never be the president. Is that what he's saying? But anyway, I think he's shooting himself on the foot again. Maybe these people, they don't even have brain. They don't even think before they talk, before they think of what they were supposed to say. This is preposterous for a presidential candidate to say he has to be a president before an Igbo man, because that was what he said last time, and he's saying that again, and people are still cheering him up. So I don't understand what is wrong with them. But for the APC has decided to jettison their takeoff year today. They were supposed to start their campaign today. They have decided to postpone it. We all envisage there's going to be a problem because they decided to sideline Babache Lawa, the vice president, the most respected vice president, Osibanjo, and other people like Dogara. I think a lot of people are lending their voices to their campaign. It's not going to work that way if you sideline or ostracize these people. I think that is why they're trying to delay and probably bring in these people, because PDP has decided to bring in some voices too, like secondos, maybe because they just want to, sideline Wiki that is, making noise all over the place. So I think that is why APC has decided to copy what the PDP do. But whatever be the case, whether they postpone the inauguration of the committee or they don't, it's not our problem. What we're going to do, like somebody has said, let's send a message to obedient people. Let us be prepared. Like somebody has rightly said that will be dirty too. We should be talking about that. That is right. I think for me, after Obi finishes his presidency, Obi Dati should take over, because that guy is so grounded, and he's young, he's learned, he has everything. All the gravitas is there with him. I think we should be campaigning for that man too to take over after 8 years. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Kennedy, thank you for your submission. Thank you for coming into the studio. Please do well to join us by 1 p.m. Nigerian time today. I'll be looking forward to all of you being here. We have to talk. Please
Definitely,
leave
I
your
will. I'm coming
ego.
to. I'm coming to fight you.
Well,
I'm,
I think that's what's going to happen today, but let's not
it's
leave
good.
our
No,
ego. Let's bring
I'm
our
prepared.
hearts.
I will not even go to work. I'll wait for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Thank
for
you very
today.
much.
Thank you for being on this broadcast. Yes, sir. Thank you. I wish you an amazing day, but I also wish more than anything that you guys come on the platform and let's talk about this for good. Let us know where we stand. Abby, let's know where we stand. Thank you so very much. Lucky Iyamo, good morning to you too. Kisley Ojeraki. Hey, I got it. Even if I didn't, just don't say anything. Thank you very much for being on this broadcast. Mommy Diaspora, sweet mama, thank you so very much for everything, for always being here. Mr. Van Maxwell and Mr. Pansach HD, Thank you so very much for taking our time to be here. Thank you to each and every one of you. Osagbovo, I have not read from you today. I hope you are fine. James Morgan, where are you? What's in the happen? Where are you? Johnson Emmanuel, salutes to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to each and every one of you. My amazing panelists, I salute you and I say thank you. I cannot wait to see you by 1 p.m. I need to really go and get ready for today, because today's chat there, guys, before you come in, well, to those that do not have access to our Nigerian meal, I don't know about you, but if you know you have access to Nigeria, I beg, chop belly food before you come, because today we go talk. We go really talk. Thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. The campaigns has officially begun. Yes, so you have that freedom, expression to campaign for who you want to. Go about it, but please go about it peacefully. Yes, please go about it peacefully. We have to stay safe out there. Thank you so much to each and every one of you once again. Until we come your way again. All right,
Bye-bye.
Mr. Kennedy. All right, Mr. Pansat. Mr. Pansat, I really do look forward to you. I don't think you join the chat often. I would love for you to take out time to join us today.
Okay, thank you very much for the invitation.
That's 1 p.m. In a couple of hours, we'll be back here for that broadcast.
Sounds good. And Sylvie, my brother. Bye-bye. Kennedy, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. NCBD, it's also been quite a long time since I've had you on my broadcast. It's good to have you here today. Thank you for joining in.
Yeah, and I'll be there by 3 p.m. Nigerian time.
Yay! Well, Mr. NCBD, you come off like the gentle one. I'm not sure we are here for a gentleman's conversation today, though.
Hey, I have some very serious points. I don't know if you've seen me. I don't know if you've seen me in a few, not really a few, maybe just one. This platform I used to be with, two Ninja, these Americans discussing some things. I think we've had similar conversations there. So I'll bring some of those ideas. I think you're muted, Iman.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here and I'm back. All right. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much to each and every one of you. I'll see you by 1 p.m. I have to go and get ready already, guys. Thank you so very much. Thank you. See you by 1 p.m. Everybody, I hope I did give out the shout outs. If I didn't call your name, I am sorry. Apologies. And to you watching, please always do also like our every broadcast, share, invite, and please come prepared with your tokens. Come prepared with everything that you need to do to support us, because you have to support us. Yes, you have to. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you again very soon. Until then, please stay safe and keep preaching the good news out there about Nigeria. God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye for now.